All right, CryoHeat, part strength and toughness. This is the one that so many people get confused. And if a cryogenic shop does this wrong, it will go the other way and it will make parts brittle. But what we're doing is literally doing a 80-hour long process to slow down and stop kinetic energy. And by doing that, it realigns the entire molecular structure of that given part. And by doing that, we're able to remove microscopic stress fractures and fissures. This is how we're making the parts less brittle. Traditionary heat treatment, most any type of heat treatment, you're still gonna have leftover austenite. We can get into that, what austenite is later on down the road, and microscopic fissures and fractures. CryoHeat, cryogenic processing, deep cryogenic processing is the only way to get rid of those. And so the amount of part strength or toughness, it really depends on the makeup of what type of material we're working with. When we get into a lot of the moly family, chromolys, anything that is a tool steel, you're gonna see really high numbers. You get into the softer metals, gold, aluminum, brass, bronze, all these things, they're gonna be a lot less of a percentage, but it is still totally worth doing. Electrical components, little tiny wafers with microscopic, or not microscopic, but really small little electrodes on them, and they're all soldered together. We can stress relieve the solder and make them so they're a lot more shock proof and they last longer with the electrical current running through them. And that's another thing that we can talk about down the road is cryogenics through electrical components with electrical current or radio waves running through them, like a radio antenna. But anyways, yeah, this part strength stuff with the CryoHeat process, it's huge. We see, like, just in motorsports, because most of the people that are watching this are all of our motorsports fans, whether it's automobile racing, boat racing, UTVs, dirt bikes, whatever. Take a chain, whether it's a drag chain where the pins are this big and it's dragging big equipment through the sand, or it's a small little tiny chain with little tiny pins for a dirt bike, like cam chain, something small like that, or a UTV timing chain for an engine, or even a reverse chain for a transmission. We gain huge strength because of the part strength and the toughness that we're providing by removing those microscopic stress fractures. Like I said, it all depends on what type of materials, or I'd give you a one size fits all percentage, but I can't do that because it's so much about what type of material are we working with, what type of heat treatment was it done to that part, and also was the heat treater a legitimate heat treater, or was it somebody possibly overseas? Was it during, Chinese New Year's with a lot of booze drinking? Was it sub-zero outside, or was it an 80-degree temperature day? There's a lot of different reasons why maybe a part wasn't done absolutely perfect or like last year's model. But our process at CryoHeat can definitely change that and make it a whole lot better. Stay tuned for more.